Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of CampusCare EdTalks. EdTalks is a platform where educators and leaders come on board and express their viewpoints related to education and society. A topic for the discussion is how can a child differentiate between a good touch and a bad touch? And for the same, we have with us Mr. Rajendra Malwal, sir, principal of Bhagwati International School, Gujarat. A very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
It's so good to have you here, sir.
Even pleasure and honor for me, ma'am.
So let's start off with the session, sir, shall we?
Yes, ma'am, please.
So firstly, so what should a student, how they can differentiate between a good touch and a bad touch, sir?
Yeah, ma'am. First of all, good evening to all of you, all the viewers, and especially the team Entab for giving me this wonderful opportunity to interact with the educators and parents around the globe, I should say. And I'm really thankful for this opportunity. And the topic selected itself is really very important and pertinent, especially seeing the incidents and the scenarios the students and the parents face these days. Good touch and bad touch is really the knowledge of good touch and bad touch for the children is really very important. But I feel that to how to distinguish between good touch and bad touch, that knowledge, that ability, and that sense can only be developed in the student through the proper parenting and through the school teachers or maybe the counseling session. I feel that the early the better goes through in this sense. And I feel that at the beginning itself, when the children start especially going to the school at the pre-primary stage itself, parents should give them certain tips that what are good touch and how they can discriminate between good touch and bad touch.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving forward, sir, do you think should there be a demo class to, teach the student how they can differentiate between a good or a bad touch, sir?
But I feel that though the formal demo may appear exaggerated, but I still feel that young children at home, especially if parent can teach them how what are good touches and what are the bad touches through demo itself. But this will be a better situation. And demo may not be that having direct demo with the child, but they can display certain clippings. Maybe there too many materials are available, educative materials are available on YouTube and electronic media or digital media that can be shown to them, or maybe certain skit at school level can be conducted. And there is a good video. It has been especially circulated by CBSE and maybe by other educational boards also across their schools. That video is called Komal, and there may be many such videos which can be displayed, which can be played for the students. Either it can be shared with the parent, maybe at home parent
Yes, sir.
can go through, and maybe the seeing the maturity level of the student, the related part can be shared with the child, either with the child or maybe parent can get lessons from that and may educate the child. And in other sense, maybe schools can organize certain smaller skit that may work as a demo based on good touch and bad touch. Maybe sometime certain other skits also can be conducted in the school where this theme can be incorporated without letting children know that they are being educated about good touch and bad touch through some other themes and other concepts. So I feel that this will help children to develop a sense of good touch and bad touch.
Thank you so much, sir. That was really wonderful explained by you.
Yeah.
Moving forward, sir, could you please, mention some of the examples for the bad touch or the good touch, sir?
Ma'am, good touch normally when we educate children about good touch and bad touch, we simply tell them that good touch comes from a parent and a very close family member, which displays, like suppose a father's touch to a child, or the way mother touches or the grandparents touch children, that can be a kind of good touch, and that is for reflecting their love for them. And many a time, of course, exam children may not have, everybody may not have experience of bad touch, but they can be told that when sometime certain people, like suppose certain touches are odd and uncomfortable, so those touches, and sometimes inappropriate touches, sometimes unwanted touches, that can be considered as better. Sometimes touching children at wrong places where they do not feel comfortable can be considered as a bad touch. And simply, and many a time these bad touches can be from the strangers whom they do not know, and sometimes maybe they are not too much close to them. And sometimes, suppose even certain touches may be considered good, but it may lead to bad touch, like shaking hand may be a good touch. It may not have a bad feeling, but sometimes suppose somebody holds a hand too long,
Yeah.
and it makes children sometimes not very comfortable, so that also can be a
Considered
bad
as a
touch. Sometimes
yeah.
even petting, touching cheek unnecessarily, maybe a kind of bad touch too, though it may sometimes be good touch also. It is up to child's ability to differentiate. So these, and there are certain touches which are completely wrong touch. I'm sure that every child will distinguish that. But sometimes certain touches are bad touches are in disguise of good touches, that children should be able to discriminate. Of course, bad touches, somebody touches at private parts and all that, that everybody will discriminate, even the young child. But sometimes certain bad touches, as I said, they come into disguise of good touches. So child need to be intelligent enough to differentiate between that good touch and bad touch.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a really wonderful answer
Yeah,
by
thank
you.
you.
Moving forward, sir, what if a
Yes, ma'am.
student experience a bad touch? So how should they deal with it, sir?
Ma'am, first of all, like suppose in case of a student, when a student maybe from right from nursery to 12th, suppose bigger children, they can deal it differently, but younger children, especially pre-primary children or children of primary stage, so if they experience this, they should be trained by the parents to report such incidents immediately to the either mother or father if they are close by, or any close relative who is nearby. And many a time it happens that many situations when these incidents happen, there may not be parents may not be around. So in that case, they should leave that place either immediately, or should cry for help, or
Thank,
even try for help. Both goes true.
thank
And
you.
in case of senior student, it should be either they can report to the teacher if they are in the school. They can even report to the headmaster, headmistress, or whoever is responsible there. And parent can be intimated, and through parent the decision can be taken.
Thank you so much, sir. So lastly, our viewers
Yes.
would like to know what all lessons must be taught to students dealing with the bad situation, sir?
Ma'am, actually, as I said in the beginning, parents play an important role. So children, before they are ready for school, they should be guided that what are the good touches, what are the bad touches, and what are their personal areas where other people are not supposed to interfere, or should not touch. And secondly, in case they come across, as I have been repeatedly telling, if they come across such cases, they should report to the senior or the superior nearby if they are in the school, or if they are at home, or maybe in some places beyond school with parent, they should report such cases to parent. And many a time, when the children grow, I've seen that many a time when certain incident takes place, parents start blaming that you are like that, why do you go there, why do you involve with such situation, why does it happen with you only. So such attitude should be avoided. And if child comes across such incident, parent and the teacher should be with the child who suffers or experiences such incidents or the situations. And many a time children do not report because of this reason. They feel that if this has happened with them, they themselves feel humiliated or insulted, or find themselves responsible. So such concepts first of all should be removed. Parents should tell the teacher that if anything goes wrong with you of any sort, any kind, anywhere, you should report to us, and he should not be blamed by any means to any degree. So with this confidence, I'm sure that if developed in the young children at the younger stage, they will report any untoward, any unpleasant incident or any unpleasant experiences they come across to the parent. And parent, or even when they are in the school, teachers also should provide such confidence, such feelings, and such atmosphere in the school. So I'm sure that if this happens, our children will be much safer and much they will be much protective at school and at home, or the areas around.
Thank you so much, Rajendra
So
sir. That was a
yeah, thank
really,
you.
yes, sir.
Hope I could hit the nail at the right
Yes, sir. That
place.
was a really informative session with you, and I hope our viewers learned a lot from your opinions. So thank you so much for taking out your precious time, sir. It was a really wonderful
Thank
time
you,
with
ma'am.
you,
Thank
sir.
you.
And thank you so
Thank
much
you, ma'am.
for being here, sir. And for all the viewers watching us out, please subscribe to our channel for more stuff like this. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.